We now go to SABC News reporter Kim Daniels, who is at the Gqeberha Primary School in Greberha for the latest. Kim, give us a sense of what you're seeing on the ground. It is the last day for people to come and update their details or register for the first time. What has been the scene there?
Good afternoon. Just a correction there on our location. We are no longer at Gqeberha Primary School. We are now at Midlands College, the Heath Park campus in the northern areas of Gqeberha. And as a lot of our viewers will know, the northern areas is notorious for its gang violence, for its drug use. And speaking to voters or those coming to register or update their details here at this voter registration station, they've been saying that is the key change that they'd like to see. I'm sure a lot of our viewers will remember that a few months ago the army was deployed specifically into this area to raid certain homes, to go from door to door, to look for anyone with gang paraphernalia, with drugs, with those association ties, to certain gangs within this area. And the residents, specifically in this Ward 35, are saying they want to see more of that. They want to see more action against gangsterism, against drugs, against all of these socio-economic ills that are keeping their children in the streets, away from work and away from schools. But that is just one of the many, many problems of this ward in Ward 35. If I can describe it, it's quite a densely populated community, lots of homes, lots of people, lots of children, and lots of unemployment. It's one of the major issues this side of Gqeberha, of the Nelson Mandela Bay Metro. And as we understand, this metro is quite contentious in that we haven't seen one party dominate in close to 10 years. So we've seen coalitions, we've seen quick change of leaderships, and all of this is a culmination or is accompanied by poor service delivery and the challenges of service delivery. And we heard the cries of the residents. We know they're complaining about the lack of water, about electricity outages, poor roads, potholes in the roads, infrastructure that's old. So all of these issues are going through the minds of these registrars today, saying that the person, or the party rather, that they vote for, they're voting for a party that will bring out change or bring upon the change of these issues. As we know, the big three in the Nelson Mandela Bay is the ANC, the DA and the EFF, but the Patriotic Alliance is making big waves, especially in this area, because we know this area of the northern areas is quite contentious. If you have the support of the northern areas, you will have a lot of control within this metro. So as I said, it's less than 2 hours till closing. It has been quite quiet. It was more busy yesterday. We drove around various registration stations before this crossing, just checking out if there are people, if people did come, those representing the party standing outside. They've been saying they were quite busy this morning, and it got quieter going to lunchtime, but which was to expect, or to be expected rather, from this area. Everyone came early before church, went off to church, and then had Sunday lunch. But they said they're quite positive about the turnout. They're quite optimistic come November. So it will be quite interesting to see, what will happen in this metro, not just with this registration weekend, but in the months leading to it, with all these parties campaigning, for the support of the residents of the Bay.